MERS, the camel killer virus. Hey guys, and welcome again to another episode of Pandemic Watch. It is Grimes again. In this episode, I'll be discussing MERS, Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome, caused by the Middle Eastern COVID virus, coronavirus. Alright guys, so many people are asking the question, could the standard coronavirus, which is what we know, novel coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2, or COVID-19, which is the disease caused by SARS-CoV-2, the novel coronavirus, which is what we see today, could this stuff survive in heat? And the question is, as we get, I don't think so. I don't think the traditional SARS coronavirus that we're seeing out here could survive in heat. I'll explain why. If we take a look at where the virus originated, which is through bats in temperate climates, we could understand that these viruses, certain coronaviruses, guys, need a specific environment to survive. So we know that there are currently about three main killer coronaviruses, okay? We have the SARS-CoV-1, SARS, it's called SARS. We have the Middle Eastern coronavirus. And then we have SARS-CoV-2, which causes COVID-19. Now, here's the thing. With the coronavirus, we believe that if the coronavirus is in a separate location, depending on the location that the coronavirus is from, it will infect that particular inhabitant. I'll give you an example of MERS, which I was talking about. MERS is the Middle Eastern coronavirus, guys. And MERS is caused by camels. We think it's bats. Then the camel was an amplifier host in which it spread to humans. Now, MERS has a 34% kill rate. A lot of times it could be 40%. It just depends. But, you guys, a lot of people are complaining the fact that if you bring somebody with MERS, people are saying that the reason why the coronavirus could survive in tropical climates like Africa and the Caribbean or whatever is because MERS was able to spread in places such as the Middle East, which has a hot temperature. This is pure BS, guys, and let me explain why. You cannot take a virus, even though it's the coronavirus, it's part of the family coronaviruses, and say just because one coronavirus could survive in a cold climate and all over the world doesn't mean the other coronaviruses can't do that or could do that. The coronaviruses are distinct, different viruses. So you can't say one aspect and say, well, MERS isn't surviving in hot weather, so therefore it's the coronavirus SARS-CoV-2 will do well in Africa and in the Caribbean and in Congo and all those places. Doesn't make sense. We need to understand, guys, that the coronavirus MERS was meant to grow in hot climates. So whatever happens, MERS will spread well in hot climates, okay? So this is one of the reasons why MERS did not spread all over the world, because it was in the United States, it was in Canada. Now a lot of people are saying because the patients of MERS were so sick, it couldn't spread fast. That's one aspect. But the main aspect is that MERS could not spread around the world, especially to the main hubs, China, United States, Canada, England, because these temperatures are cold temperatures, cold climate. So as a result, it couldn't spread that quickly, especially in a cold climate. Right? That's just facts. So MERS couldn't do well in the States because it's the kind of virus that does well in a hot climate. It's the kind of coronavirus that is adapted, guys, to survive in a hot climate, right? Certain coronaviruses could only survive well in a cold environment. Now, the thing about MERS, guys, is MERS is a hidden killer, right? And this stuff comes from camels. And the thing about it is, this is the strongest coronavirus out there, right? The strongest coronavirus, and there's no treatments, there's no vaccines, nothing of that nature. The only thing that could treat something like MERS is maybe vitamins that you take, or maybe, as they said, hydroxychloroquine. But we don't know about this, but it's known to treat the SARS-CoV-2, right? But we don't know if it could treat something like MERS. We don't know. Again, these viruses are very different. We need to understand, guys, that the reason why something like MERS, which is a very powerful coronavirus, did not spread is because of the profile of the virus, the profile of the virus structure. The hot temperature is what the virus survives in, right? Corona is very rarely going to spread to Africa because it is not, the profile of the viral envelope is not designed for heat. So it's not going to do well. It's not in its element in hot countries, guys. So this is my take on MERS and how it compares to coronavirus. Like, comment, and subscribe. Holla back.